Welcome back, Magic Tribe. I am Nina Diedrich, and this is At the Hearth's Edge. Welcome to our post-full moon live stream. I apologize for not showing up last night, but honestly, after all my cardiology testing and getting used to wearing this thing, which I have to wear for another 17 hours or so, I think. How much time do I got left? I have 11 hours and 7 minutes of this stupid thing. Hey, Shannon, it's good to see you. We will be diving back into the Urban Crow Oracle tonight. If you have not caught the last few live streams, make sure you go back and watch those because we are pulling one card out of that deck still to kind of familiarize the tribe with it. And we will be diving into that again tonight. We are also going to be pulling from our Soul Truth deck to get our, soul calibration question and see what we are kind of going into. And I might pull a pick a pile. I'm still not sure yet. We'll see. But first, let's get our card from the Urban Crow Oracle. I am absolutely loving this deck and the story it is telling so far. Last week, I believe we had the observation card, which is great. And before that, we had a protection card. So we're being very protective of the observations that we are making and how our new existences are kind of culminating in what we have been desiring, right? Because remember, wants leave you with more wanting. We want to let the universe know what we desire in our existence. And in that way, it has no choice but to bring it to us, right? All right, let's get our card. Oh, wow, it was quick today. All right, which one? Oh, I love it. All right, so we have moved from observation into anticipation of those desires reaching us, right? Oh, I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see what MJ Cullinane has to say. We're going to read this out of her book. Right, Shannon? Oh my gosh. And it's a 3. So this is about the anticipation of what it is that we are creating, right? Because 3 is the creation number after all. All right. So the anticipation card says that each morning when I wake up, there is a crow outside my window on the street lamp anticipating the arrival of a meal. Perhaps I trained the crow, or maybe it was the other way around. When there is a pattern, we begin to expect a particular outcome. Anticipation brings hope and butterflies in the belly as we expect something to happen that brings joy or satisfaction. There is but one warning. Be careful of any attachments held for the desired outcome. If what you receive falls short of expectations, the feeling of joy can transform into disappointment. So, what are you looking forward to at this moment? And how will you adjust if your expectations are not met? Ooh. Yes, Michelle, hello. Sorry that I missed you, honey. I love that anticipation. Oh, that's a good one, Shannon. I wish you all the new love that you can handle, my dear. In this anticipation card, you can see the crows are waiting around all of these tables, right? What are they waiting for? Well, people to throw away their things so that they can get a quick, easy, and free meal, right? So how can you be more like Crow in the anticipation of what it is that you are creating? And how can we remove our expectations of what that's going to look like when it gets to us, right? Sometimes, well, the universe has planned for you a lot more than what you are expecting. So as you release those desires out into the universe, be detailed, right? But you also want to give the universe the freedom to bring something more, right? So I like to do that with all of my desires, add or better, right? I really, 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 really want a Jeep Rubicon, like really, really bad, like for a really long time, or better, right? Maybe sometimes we don't know what or better is. I used to ask that about a loving relationship, right? And boy, did I ever get one. And it was even one that wasn't even new, right? My husband waited 19 years for me to come to my senses, and we reunited a little over 8 years ago now, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me, right? And honestly, I kind of poo-pooed the idea at the beginning. It took a lot of our friends convincing me that I wasn't going to fuck it up for me to even put my foot in it. Nice. I love it. And yes, expectations are relationship killers, no matter whether it's a love relationship, a friendship, a family relationship. But it's all great. Actually, you guys want to see something really cute? This is him and I when we were 15 and 17 in high school. I love it. We have the best love story. It's like that meme that you always see. My favorite love story is ours. That is, in fact, true for us. we do get in our own way all of the time. That is definitely a true statement. Thanks, Michelle. But yeah, we dated when I was in high school, and we were split apart by family circumstances and whatnot, and things didn't work out then. And through other relationships, I learned really well what I didn't want in a relationship, and this one has definitely gone above and beyond for me in revealing to me what it is I really deserve. Because honestly, it's more than I ever would have asked for myself. That is a fact. Michelle, what's meant for us always comes back to us, right? They always say, if you love something, let it go, right? And that's one of my favorite parts about our relationship. I never worry about whether he's seeking anything outside of our relationship because I know he's not, right? And it makes it real easy to let go of a lot of those trust issues that I carried into this relationship from previous ones. Just that knowledge that, we are more than rock solid no matter what. I'm glad. I love hearing other people's love stories too. They're great. All right, let's get our soul truth card. All right, so our last card, I think we actually got two last time we were together. And it was asking us if we were on the right path. And then the second question was, are we focused on what we're losing or what we're gaining, right? And that kind of follows through into this week too, where we're talking about the anticipation of what we have created culminating in the physical, right? So let's see what question our soul has for us this day. Oh, there we are. Oh, beautiful. I love this question. What are you grateful for right now? I, for one, am grateful for all of you showing up to share this space with me and your love. And in return, giving me someone else to love as well. So, This card is asking us to adopt an abundance mindset because gratitude is the antidote to all our problems. It is impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. And gratitude improves our health, opens our heart, and changes our state. So, our soul action today, Magic Tribe, is, or says, I should say, that the universal law of attraction says that we attract into our lives that on which we are focused, right? We've said that a million times in a million different ways. What you focus on grows, right? So if you're focusing on your lack of things, well, you're going to continue to lack things. And then you're going to lack some more things because what you focus on is growing, right? But if you can focus on all of those things that you're grateful for, all of those things that you're anticipating in the future, and all of the things you love about your life right now, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to continue to grow, right? So close your eyes, my friends, put your hands on your heart, and think of 3 things for which you are grateful today. And notice your abundance growing within you, right? I'm thankful and grateful that I get to be here standing with all of you. I'm grateful that each and every one of you have your health, your wealth in all things, and your love. And the fact that you're all, well, sharing your light with me. I love it. All right, so we have anticipation, what we are grateful for, right? That is true. What we think about, we bring about. That is very true. And those are all great things to be grateful for. Don't forget to add yourself into that mix. Remember what we were talking about in the last live stream was, naming all those things that you love, right? Well, I guess it wasn't the last one. It was one a few times ago, but you know what I mean. All right. Let's do a quick pick a pile. We'll do 1 through 3 with the Starseed deck. We'll get a keyword. We're going to start with number 1. Oh, and we have a jumper. Shannon. It's for you. Your soul is calling. All right. You have the portal card. And you know what's behind this door? Abundance. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. And you know how you best serve humanity? By becoming that shining, happy light that I know you all are all the time. Not that you won't still have a little bit of a dimming every now and then, but it'll become easier and easier to conquer that dimness with more love because you are abundance in the flesh. Love it. Let's get number 2. Oh, that's almost a jumper. It jumped halfway out. And we get another freaking abundance card. This one is titled Fruition, right? So rest assured, your dreams and visions will come to fruition. Those of you who chose number 2. Or honestly, if the message resonates, you can choose all 3. It's the great part about the freedom of being alive. We have that right to choose again. So we have abundance, fruition, and number 3, we have the inner worlds card. Your external world is a reflection of your inner one. Remember? Go within or go without. The universe is only going to keep bringing you more and more of what you expect. So make sure you are expecting your desires to be met every single time. The lights are always green for you, remember? Yay, I love it, I love it, I love it. And that is one of our biggest sayings around here, isn't it? Everything's always working out for us because all our wants and needs are met above and beyond our greatest expectation. Always, in all ways, because we're safe, loved, protected, prosperous beyond measure, because that is our birthright. That is our promise from that which we come from. We are all tiny fractals of the same whole. So make sure you are putting on your happy face, my friends, because you never know when your next miracle is going to be slamming right into you. And often it is disguised as maybe something that we don't at first want. If I hadn't gone through a very painful divorce, I wouldn't be in this position that I am right now, living my very best life with my very best friend. And you can do it too. Teenagers.
Excuse you. What did you say?
I said teenagers. Will you? Sorry, my youngest daughter is scared. She was sneaking by, trying not to go on camera. That's what we're here for, Shannon. Love ya. Introvert or not. Believe it or not, so am I. And if you go back to watch the beginning of this journey here on YouTube, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. I made myself get on here every single day so I could become a better communicator in all of my life. And that has definitely been the case. You can't shed your light if you keep putting a bushel over it, right? All right, let's see. Let's pull a Sacred Traveler Oracle card. The last cards we pulled out of this deck were Transformation, and that was definitely, we were going through this last full moon, which was in Scorpio. This full moon was in Sagittarius. So we are definitely being asked to shoot for the stars, per se, this time. So make sure you know exactly where that arrow was pointed, because, well, if you don't point it yourself, the universe is going to point it for you. And that may not always be to your best benefit, because remember, sometimes making a choice is, or not making a choice is also making a choice. It's making the choice to accept whatever you're handed instead of guiding that arrow where you want it to go. So, the Sacred Traveler Oracle by Denise Lynn is reminding us of the infinite abundance around us, right? Abundance is pouring into your life. And if you're watching this video, this message is for you. And this has been being pointed out across multiple decks tonight. I love it. That means lots of good things are happening. And remember, well, water is very cleansing. Sometimes even our tears are carriers of our next joy, right? Remember that purification activates your vibrant life force. Okay. All right, my loves. That is our message for this evening. Thank you, as always, for joining me. And until next time, remember, favor follows you wherever you go, as does my love. Be good. Be good at it. And I'll see you all again tomorrow night at 8 p.m. when we convene again. Bye, everyone. Be good. I love you.